Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about something that I see on the message boards quite a bit, and I'm kind of, I want to reply to them, but and I've actually thought about this for the last couple of years. A lot of people talk about how great the OGs were back in the day, the Micans from the originals. Everybody goes, I got original this, I got original that, and they think they're so great. They think that they're better, and even if you go on eBay and you look on eBay, and you'll see how much they want for these bats because they're original in the wrapper, original ultra in the wrapper. $500, $600 on eBay. Holy shit, guys! For a freaking bat that's probably gonna crack within like 500 swings average. Let me explain to you guys my thoughts on the originals. My top three, which I'm gonna say the Dudley, the Miken Big Cat, and the Adidas will beat a lot of those originals. I think the top original bat back in the day is the Ultra, the gray Ultra. The first one, not the first one that Miken came out with. I think it's like the third one, because if you guys remember, the Velocity E, one of the first ones, I think that might be number one or number two, was a piece of shit. The walls were too thick. You can take it and hit up against a telephone pole, it wouldn't crack on you, but some bitch had terrible performance. So the original Ultra was one of the best bats I think I've ever swung. Now, this is just me. I'm going to tell you something right now. I think my top three would beat the original Ultra. Yeah, one of those top three bats that I have on my website. And here's the reason why. And a lot of people talk about the originals now, but there's no, how can you compare? I can't take one right now and test it. I'm not going to pay that kind of money for one. I could just go by how I remember me hitting one back when I was, 38, 37, 38, 39 years old, in that area, when they came out, because of the balls they were hitting back then. If you remember, they were better balls than the balls we're hitting now. Our balls are so dumbed down, 444, 375 compression. But I remember hitting those bats. I am getting just as good as performance as my top three that I have right now. So whenever you see, all these guys, we have a couple of guys here in San Antonio that actually have a few of the gray ones, or ultras, in the wrapper, and they're sitting in their garage, and they think it's funny because they think that this some kind of investment. They can sell them for shitload of money, in the future. But this is my opinion about that. Sell them. Get the bats now that they're actually putting out, and use those, or put them in your garage, because the technology nowadays is just so far advanced, guys, that it's kind of like, I look at it as this. It's kind of like you guys buying a computer from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, and then putting a computer in your closet, or putting it in your garage, and claiming that's the original. That's original Apple. Who gives a shit? When people talk to me about it, I really don't care. I don't care if you got an original Combat, these bats that you got hanging around. It's the original in wrapper. They don't do nothing. I don't care. My top three bats right now will beat them. That's just my opinion. I just wanted to throw it out there. A lot of you guys, and what I would do right now, my advice to you: get rid of them, sell them right now, because it's like hanging on to a computer that you got in your garage that you call an original. It's going to be, the bats that they're actually putting out right now are just so much better than those bats. Here in the Here's another the Ultra 2, the ASA model. A lot of people brag about. I've hit that bat. I mean, I'm getting great performance on the top 3 right now. I think better than that bat. So guys, you know, this is just my input on what I think about original OGs, and you know, a lot of people on the internet talk about OGs and trying to sell them for a shitload of money. For one, don't buy them, because you can just go pay $200 for a Dudley or Adidas or a Big Cat, you know, and have just as good as a bat. Thanks, guys.